It's daytime and it's still so damn dark in here. Really dark. 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 Just like Marilyn Manson's apartment. Anyway, I will make a proper video about this later because it seems like when I do this, there's no notifications, and every time I said a bad word, it gets cut off. If you didn't watch my two-part video that I'm reading the Ashley Walters whining, court filing, whining from her, please check it out. I spent 2 hours reading that, and it might not just be really fun, but if you don't know, you cannot really make an informed decision. And I am not talking about the way she looks. I really don't care about how any of these people look. That's not what it's about. As I am not gonna make fun of Amber and the way she looks or the way she talks or what she did when she did whatever on his bed. Remember that? I'm not. I'm not doing none of that because I'm just gonna leave it up to Johnny. What he said was pretty cool. Okay, for context, I don't think he would be comfortable to say any of this in an American award or an American event at all. All right? So I'm from here, but I'm just saying that. Reason is because they have not been good to him. They're just been awful towards him, and also the UK as well. We know J.K. Rowling, doesn't cancel him on his job as Grindelwald. I know. I wash my hair, which is crazy. I wash my hair. It's crazy. No, I do wash my hair, but not that much because the color goes away. Anyway, so it's clean, just weird. So I am really happy that he felt comfortable enough to say what he said. And this was in Spain. And I'm not saying, you know what I'm trying to say. The American media has not been gentle to him at all. Absolutely not. So I think this was the best thing that he could do. Hey. So I am going to play a little clip of Johnny Depp talking in this festival yesterday in Spain. And it is related to Manson. He cannot say the name Manson. I think for obvious reasons. I don't want people to get mad at him anymore because he's not defending his friend. I am sure that in private he is. So I'm gonna play the video of Johnny. You're not gonna see his beautiful face. You're gonna see mine, but we can just listen to the sound. And this was in Spain yesterday. He talks about cancel culture, and he refers it to polluted, toxic air. So he's a poet. So let's just listen to it. Hold on. I'm not going to show the image because I don't think I can, but maybe later if I figure it out. So pretty much he said, no one is safe. Not even you. So let's just listen to the man. I'm just doing this really fast. I just got off work. That's what I look kind of normal. And I know my hair is clean, which is crazy. Yeah. Okay, did you hear? Yep. You wanna listen to what Johnny said? So I'm gonna stop talking and just let him. This is like really news. Thank you, honey. I look so clean. I'm not all like. Well, I am wearing. This is black, but I usually wear all black. I just have to go to work, and I try. This is the amount of eyeliner that I can wear without scaring people off at work. But I don't mind. It's fine. I am so happy that he did this. Again, Spain. So if anybody from Spain over there, seriously, anybody, like unless we minus the UK, people in Europe treat him differently. And this is like the truth. And I am not trying to hate, okay? I live in California. I'm from California. I'm from the Valley. That said, I think that American media has been awful towards Johnny. This is even before the Manson thing came out. They're being awful towards him, so not gentle and so horrible, just calling him a bunch of names. From the point that he was drunk because he was drinking whiskey, but she was drinking wine and it was okay. He self harms. She's the one who self harms, and nobody even pay attention to that. They're just being so cruel. The UK and the United States media too. But for some reason, this was his medium to do this, and I just think it's awesome. So they were giving him an award that is called don't I'm gonna mispronounce it. I know I am, but I'm gonna put the link later so you can see his face and not just his voice. But I'm gonna listen to it now. It's working, yeah.
It can be seen as an event in history that lasted for however long it lasted for. This cancel culture or this instant rush to judgment based on...
I'm so proud of him. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm just so proud. So proud. For real.
Essentially what amounts to polluted air that's exhaled. It's so far out of hand now that I can promise you that no one is safe. Not one of you. Not one of you. Not anyone out that door. No one is safe as long as someone is willing to say one sentence. It takes one sentence, and then there's no more ground. Yeah, no one's safe. But I believe that if you are armed...
Yeah, to play that again because it's a stupid freaking truck. It's making me emotional. I never get like this because this is, even he's not saying Manson. He's talking about everybody, not just himself. I'm going to play that again because there was traffic.
Yeah, no one's safe. But I believe that if you are armed with the truth, then that's all you need.
Listen to it again.
It can be seen as an event in history that lasted for however long it lasted for. This cancel culture or this instant rush to judgment based on essentially what amounts to polluted air that's exhaled. It's so far out of hand now that I can promise you that no one is safe. Not one of you. Not one of you. Not anyone out that
Not
door.
even you, Amber.
No one is safe as long as someone is willing to say one sentence. It takes one sentence, and then there's no more ground. Yeah, no.
What do you think well, we know what he's trying to say. It's pretty self-explanatory. When he says it takes one sentence, what do you think the sentence is? I think the sentence is, you're guilty. In his case, it was like, you are a wife beater. Because the court in the UK, they signed that. So the sentence could be, you're guilty. The sentence could be, you're not guilty. So I think he's referring to both things at the same time, and how if you got the truth on your side, then you're good. Just like us here on YouTube. I do believe that, I do think that he's watching videos, not from me, who the heck I am, but the big channels that he knows that he's watching. He's reading the blogs, and he's looking at Instagram, and he knows what we're all doing. I think that was a hint right there for everybody. If anybody needed anything now to just keep going with the Manson case. This is exactly what we needed from Manson. Is not able to talk, I guess, but from him. I said that I'm just going to keep going until they all get dismissed. In my last two videos, I read the file from Ashley Walters. If you have a minute, please go look. You don't have to watch me. You could just have the sound, because I spent 2 hours reading that, and I put my energy on it, I analyze it, and I read it word by word, which is a pain in the butt because that fighting is insane and it's ridiculous. It's so silly. Um, you go, girl. Yeah, we all go. You know what I mean? What's cool? That when I look at how people are watching this, how many people, uh, 60% of the people that see my stuff are women. And I don't know if that happens to everybody else, to the big boy channels. And I'm not talking about Colonel Kurtz or Celtic Iron. I'm talking about the big boys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like the ones that are been spending 2 years and a half defending Johnny, and they made 3 videos of Marilyn Manson. Those are the people I'm talking about. I think they get a lot of dudes watching their channels, but we get a lot of women. That shows you, that there's a lot of people out there with a brain, and I love it. And I'm usually do like an hour, 2 hour live, but this is all I wanted to come and say. A lot of women, yeah. Because what's up with that? If you've really been on that situation of Amber situation allegedly, or Evan SB situation allegedly, you know. I know it's bullshit because I can smell it. I can read it like a magazine. I can read it miles away. So I think the reason that us women of my age, and even young women, are waking up to this and looking at these people for what they are is because we've been through it. We've been through the freaking mud, so we know how to recognize it. And I think that's one way to see it. You feel it. You feel it on your gut. You know what I mean? And it's just hard to just do a video here. You can't go to court and say, "Well, Your Honor, I feel it in my gut that this person is innocent." Okay, you cannot do that. But what you can do is you can have evidence. And just like Marilyn Manson has dropped the case on Chloe Black, Jane Doe, she wants you to say, but it's Chloe Black is her name. And I wish everybody starts saying her name, because I've been saying her name since May. Chloe Black. That case got dropped. But there's 3 other cases that haven't. So I don't know why somebody else saying that they all got dropped. They haven't got dropped. And the case on Chloe Black got dropped because the judge in Los Angeles, California, thank God that we have an open-minded justice system here on the West Coast. Sorry, but I do think that what happened to Johnny happened because it was in the UK. I think so. It's my opinion. So the judge here on the Manson and the Chloe Black case that got dropped, he gave her 20 days to file, to refile, but she has to show the judge how she lost her memory and what are from when to when. And she has to explain how and why, which is going to be impossible. Unless she does a little Fight Club situation and just hits her own head against the toilet, she's not going to be able to prove the judge that, oh, I just don't remember what he did. He did this to me in 2010, and I just remember it now in 2021. So she's dropped based on that. Esme's not dropped. I don't know why I'm saying that she's not. I even made a mistake a week ago, and I jumped in here saying she's dropped. Well, she's not. She's not. Yeah, it was done. And I do think that because in the UK, they're very they see women as this hopeless little things. I think in a lot of places, but in Spain, in Italy, in France, I don't think it's like that. That's why he loves it there, and that's why Johnny's always going there. And has not only he has a house there, but he's always going to Spanish festivals, Portugal festivals, Italian film festivals. Is because they have a different type of sensitivity and nuances, and little they can see it. They can see us for what we are, And I am really glad that these people do exist, because I do not think that Johnny will feel comfortable enough to say this at the Grammy Awards. I mean, he's not even going to be invited. Sad. Uh, we don't need him to go to that bullshit anyway. But I'm saying, like, he's not. I don't think he will do this in American television, because we're fucked. Yeah, it was done before it started. Yeah, I still don't know if that judge was connected um, in some way to the Muskie guy, the Evan. Whoa, Evan. Amber was hanging out with. You know who I'm talking about? The Muskie guy. Um, there was something going on, but even if it was done without corruption, the UK has a tendency to do that. They just love gossip. They freaking love it. And they just get on people even before the person did anything. Look how they treated Amy Winehouse. How do they treat a lot of our artists in the UK? They are very, very just cutthroat. They're just cruel. The justice, not the people. The justice system is cruel. Muskie, yeah, yeah. The guy who wants to go and live in the moon and the rockets and has a, oh gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. He's super annoying. I do want to play another video from Manson 4 years ago, where Manson talks about the same thing. But obviously, this video from Johnny is super relevant because it happened yesterday. But I have it on my list here now. It's gonna take me forever if we can find it, because I am just scatterbrained like that. If you have a minute, like I said, you could just have it on the back like a podcast. And my last two videos, they're too live. They're not like proper videos. I know, maybe that was my mistake. I read the whole Ashley Walters court file. And something interesting happened when my friend and I were like commenting like this and chatting like we are right now. She said the word, I'm not going to say it anymore because I'm going to get caught. She said a word that starts with an N and it has a Z in the middle, and it's refer to World War II in Germany. If you know what I'm talking about. I said that word and my video dropped. She typed that word in the comments and then it was helpful review. And I say bad words before. I said the B word, the F word. I said that word related to Germany. Yeah. So now I'm not gonna say anymore. But you know what I'm talking about. And the reason I said that word is because Evan, Esme, and Ashley are talking about Manson using that type of style, giving them a jacket to wear and force them to pose with German style jackets or whatever. And I Googled it and I'm like, okay, let's see how a jacket used to look like back in the 1940s in Germany during this time that these people are referring to. And you know what? I never seen him wearing something like that. I remember him wearing the hat, the black leather hat. That is kind of like it could be like, the thing is, if I didn't tell you that it was German and I say that it's Polish, you'll believe it. You'll freaking believe it. You know what I mean? So when Esme and Evan and Ashley Walters, I think Morgan too, but I've probably Ashley Walters the most, and Esme said that he want them to cut themselves using that particular knife, the N knife, and he forced Ashley to wear an N jacket. And you know why they're saying this? They're saying this because there's pictures out there that awesome, beautiful Leslie Lane has on her Instagram of Evan wearing that type of paraphernalia, that type of style, and a knife with little cocaine on the top of the at the end of the knife. You can go look at it. I can't because those are pictures that belong to Leslie, so I don't want to just post them on my thumbnail. I don't think that's fair. But Leslie Lane, a beautiful, amazing woman, she knows him like straight. And those pictures, Evan is wearing, she doesn't look intoxicated. She's not asleep, like passed out somewhere. She's awake, okay, wearing that type of N style. And also a little mustache. You can't convince me because she said that was because she was trying to be a cat. You know, like the cat in Alice in Wonderland? She was trying to be a cat. And that was like not That's not whiskers from a cat. We know what that was, Evan. Yeah, he didn't force them to do shit. I know exactly, and we know. And you know what's funny? They know that we know. That's why they're really pissy and they're throwing a bunch of fits. And you see Evan on Instagram posting stuff on her story nonstop. They're throwing fits left and right because they know that we know. So they know that we know. Because they get on YouTube, they go on Instagram. There's pages and pages and pages talking about how narcissistic Evan is, talking about Amber, talking about Johnny. So they know. They don't live in a bubble. They know. I'm sure that Evan spends hours and hours of her time that she should be doing something else with her family. But I'm sure she spends hours of her time Googling herself. Like she's that type of person. I follow her on Instagram even if I don't want to. But the reason is because I want to see the stuff that she posts, and it's bananas. Just whoa. Like she's throwing shade at her ex, at her mom, at her father, at Hollywood. Like she's just throwing, yeah, yeah. But see, with Evan, she doesn't need money. It's not about money with Evan. It's about money with the other ones. I think with Evan, it's about just pure freaking revenge and just, she's obsessed with him. She's sick. She's sick. I'm not gonna say that she's crazy. I don't like using that word. I think that she's sick, very sick. She's a very sick person. The fact that she threw a fit after he had the appearance with Kanye West and the listening party that Kanye West invited Manson, which I think was great. She threw a fit on Instagram, throw a fit. She was like a maniac through a whole night. Did you saw the stuff that she posted that night? Oh man, it was just like throwing shade to her ex, talking about being a single mother without help. That's shade to Jamie, her ex. That's not even, yeah. You didn't is don't. It's so toxic. I mean, I screenshot the whole thing, but it's so toxic. Pretty much what she was doing is she was throwing shade at everybody. Um, the posts were just like she's so unoriginal that she couldn't even make her own post. Yeah, she's so jealous. She screenshot or she reposts things. She didn't even type her own post, which I think that's so damn lazy. Like if you're a celebrity and you know the people are looking up to you, at least type your own stuff. But she would just take this like very, fake therapy, fake therapeutic like memes and stuff. They were all like single mothers without help from the father, stuff like that. I mean, like the dude is still alive. He probably is looking at your Instagram, her ex. What if she does that? And that's so mean. That's so unfair for her son. Her son is a teenager right now. My son is a teenager. He has a phone. So Evan Wood's son is about 12 years old, just like my kid. If he gets on Instagram and sees his mom saying that, can you imagine? Be like, wait, what are you saying to my dad? What's wrong? What's wrong with my dad? She was throwing shade at her ex. And also her mom, but in a very passive aggressive Evan way. She didn't make a post going like, I'm going to tell you guys something. I was abused by my mom. Or I'm going to tell you guys something. I had a really horrible time growing up. No, it was all passive aggressive, like through different memes. She was talking about having a narcissistic mother. Yeah, that's so wrong. Her mother, okay, because I know about her mom because I read her thing over and over and over again. When she was homeschooled in North Carolina, where she's from, her mom left everything over there and moved to California, which is freaking scary if you're not from here. You know what I mean? From North Carolina to California to LA. So little Evan can pursue her dreams. You know what I mean? And this is a woman that supported her from the beginning. And she's just like, she's doing that. Go against your mom, unless you have a reason. You can have a horrible mom. I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people have. But she doesn't. She talks about her parents very fondly, all the way until like now. This article that she talks about her mom and her dad being theater actors and how much they protect her, how much they inspire her. And all of a sudden, Manson is out there with Kanye West and she is throwing a fit. A fit, a fit. Do you know that she was singing a song and saying and say the words Marilyn Manson and flip off up to there? Do you seen that, right? Everybody did. You're in Tennessee? Oh, that's so cool. I want to go there. Yeah. Well, I'm from here. I'm from the valley. I live here. So it is what it is. What I'm saying is that her mom, just like Britney Spears' mom and dad, well, her dad is a monster, but like Britney Spears' mom, just like the same with Evan Richard Wood's mom, like they left their town and what they're doing just so the daughter can be an actress. And that's the woman she's going against. It's so messed up. And then she says something about her dad, which I don't remember what it is. But if you look it up her Instagram, you know the thing about Evan, she thinks the stuff just goes away. Because you know how like your Instagram thing disappears after 12 hours? Well, not to us, because I'm saving it all. So it might disappear from her phone. Oh, yeah. Not much here to be with their daughter. Yeah, right. And I hope the Evans parents now they see her for what she is, and I hope that she doesn't just lure them back in. But I know, and she talks about her Instagram. She doesn't say one word about her son. There is no. I understand you don't want to put your son's face out there because you're famous. She's not that famous. I mean, she can go out and she's not that famous. Trust me, I know people that are more famous, but oh yeah, I got all the screenshots. We all do. She thinks the stuff like that she says out of her butt because she's being manic, uh, it disappears and it doesn't, and it's so embarrassing. That's why I stopped calling her names and I stopped calling her words that I don't like throwing out there. I just say that she's sick. I'm not gonna say that she's crazy. I'm saying she's sick because the level of obsession that she has for Manson is beyond. Because we know what Amber did, what she did. She won a $7 million divorce settlement, okay? But what the hell Evan wants? You didn't know who she was. Exactly. Yeah, because she's not memorable. Like she's so, she's plain looking and stuff. She's not a bad actress. I'm not saying she's a bad actress. Yeah, she's very sick. She's not fighting. She doesn't want money from him. She doesn't need money. She doesn't need a career. She has a really good career. Ashley Morgan, like who knows her? Nobody, right? So Ashley Morgan wants money. Ashley Walters wants money. As maybe Uncle wants money. Evan is just doing it out of spite. It's just everything that she's saying weird. No, you know what? This is the only way that I can understand these people. When you read Evan's Instagram or her post, just think the opposite. That's the only way. Because everything that she's posting is a deflection of what she really thinks about herself. So when she's posting that her ex is a narcissist and then he's not a good father, she's saying that about herself. That's how messed up it is. That's what she has in her brain. She's just like deflecting. She never does anything wrong. Never. Never. Like everything is somebody else's fault. If it's not Manson, it's her mom, is Jamie the ex, Hollywood, and now she hates Hollywood. Now she hates people. Now she's bisexual. She wasn't before. Through a period of time, she was saying that she felt not included in the gay community because she was bi. So she's always complaining, no matter what. My phone is at 3%. Okay, don't worry about it. I gotta go too. But I'm gonna make a video later and I'm gonna play the sound from Manson from 4 years ago when he talks about cancel culture. And he doesn't say those words, but he talks about Rose McGowan and the Me Too movement. And I have that. It's just a couple minutes of Manson saying pretty much the same thing that Johnny just did. Wasn't that beautiful? I just want to get in here really fast to play him. Even if you gotta see my face and not his beautiful face, but his voice and the way he does, you can hear he's in pain. You can hear it. All right, thank you so much. And I mean, you don't have to watch, but go check out my last two videos. You're gonna get a kick out of it. because I'm just like reading the court filing from Ashley and like just cracking up. And I read all the items. It took me 2 hours. But I mean, just at least I take it as a little bit of comedy if everything. Otherwise, these people are just gonna. Oh, Johnny, he is beautiful. And you got to see the reaction. I'm gonna put the link of what I just played in here, so you can see the reaction of the people in Spain, and how supportive they were of him, and it was just so damn cute. He tried to make a joke. He tried to say like baño, baño, which means bathroom, and it was so cute. Yeah, at least he feels. There's a reason he always felt safe over there in Europe. And I'm not saying everything is bad here, but I mean California is pretty great when it comes to the justice, unless you're Britney Spears judge. So then that's awful. But yeah, the lawyer the Manson has, if you don't know, because I looked him up, the lawyer the Manson has is he's specialized. He's an entertainment industry lawyer, which is way better than just being a real estate lawyer, criminal, family lawyer, whatever. He's an entertainment lawyer, entertainment industry lawyer, and he defended Metallica before. He worked for Manson in 2009 in a different case that he had, so he knows him for like 10 years. Yeah. Hmm. And he says nobody's safe, not even you. And in a way, it's kind of like he might be talking about himself and also Manson, but also he might be talking about Amber because she's not safe anymore. Now that everybody, we can see the body cam from the LAPD. We can see the bullshit. Yeah, I love, when you have a good lawyer, it's like such a. I know the difference between a good lawyer and a bad lawyer, and I can tell that guy is a shark in the good way. He's like they're gonna be dropping like flies. Because the thing is, they were so stupid to file together. Like if I was them, I would have separated myself from the little group. Because the problem with this is like one is gonna be discarded and it's gonna look like an idiot. They're all gonna look like liars. So good job there. That was pretty dumb. You know what I mean? One gets dismissed, they all look bad. And the LA district attorney here, they don't mess around. They don't mess around. And they don't care how famous, how big you are. Because they see famous people and big people all the time. So it's not like you could just go and buy them because you're famous. They're going to treat Manson the same way they treat anybody else, which I think is great. But also they're going to treat Esme Bianco the same way they'll treat me or anybody. Yeah, your message is held for review because you said that word. YouTube is ridiculous. I can see people here on YouTube showing bondage and showing how to tie somebody up. And then I say that word that starts with an N, and it was a big deal. You just said the word assholes, and your comment is being cut. It's ridiculous. It's damn ridiculous. Oh no, don't worry. It's not your fault. It's their fault for being like that. I don't delete my videos. My videos might look like crap, but I'm leaving them there. I don't delete the videos. So whatever I'm doing here, whatever we talk about, it's gonna be there on my page, on my channel. I'm not gonna delete the videos because YouTube doesn't like it. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. They need to understand that people do and say what they want to say. There's certain words I don't say because I feel like they are triggering to people that've been through that, like the R word. Do you know what I mean? That's what I say, sexual crime, instead of saying R. But the word asshole, asses, I'm saying it right now. That's just the word. Geez, they're making such a big deal out of like people just sitting here talking about something. It's like, ooh. So don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong of us talking and saying these words. Nothing they're wrong for being so close-minded, and it's just like, what you care about me saying, the NAZI. It gets crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go and I'll let you go because you said your phone was dying. If you have time, watch or just listen to my last two videos because you're gonna laugh. It's Ashley Walters filing, and it's hilarious. And for the record, that is not dismissed. I know everybody's jumping up and going like they're all dismissed. They're not, but it's looking that way, and it's looking like it's going to, but it's not. All right, I'm gonna play the Johnny thing one more time because it just deserves it. So damn beautiful.
No one's safe, but I believe there's no more ground. Yeah, no one's safe, but I believe that if you are armed with the truth, then that's all you need.
That's all you need. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you later. Oh, cool. Yeah, after your phone. My neighbors are making so much noise. My God. I felt abused. I'm gonna, my neighbors are abusing me because how dare them take a shower right now? Okay. Thank you all. Yeah, I mean, we believe him from the beginning, and now that even he cannot say, "Hey, this is for you, Manson." He's saying it right there on the video. Oh, Tammy, what's up? I was about to go. I gotta go because my computer is dying, and I gotta fix my hair, which is really clean. That's what is all over the place because when it's clean, this is what it does. I can't control it. Hello, Tammy. All right. Play this playback, and then you're gonna hear Johnny, just with his beautiful voice, way better than mine, saying, dropping wisdom. I'm gonna play one more time before I go. All right, cool. This is what Johnny said yesterday in a festival in Spain, and I keep saying, of course it was in Spain. Of course it was not here. And very self-explanatory, so I'm gonna let the man speak. This is like the fourth time that I play it on this video because it's like so cool. Tammy, did you watch my videos, my last two videos? No, my last two videos on Ashley Walters. Oh yeah, you were with me hanging out. No, the second one you didn't. Okay, remember that we say the word, both of us say that word that starts with an N. Then after that I got cut. But I went back and put my hair down, made some tea, and made the second part of Ashley Walters filing, which is even more hilarious. So go watch it. It's my last video. I have my hair down, but it's kind of like the same. Yeah, the issue with that word, it's like, okay, I'm just going to call it army jacket. It's like, that makes you happy, YouTube. You know what's messed up? People show guns on YouTube. People show violence on YouTube. People show people shooting up, doing drugs on YouTube. And I can't say that word. I can't say that word that starts with an N. Just referring to a style type of clothing. I can't say that word, but people can show people shooting each other up with guns. Really? There's a girl on YouTube that I don't like her because she's anti-Manson, but I think it's very funny because she's a bondage fetish, submissive person on a lifestyle. She lives a lifestyle, and she shows videos of herself tied up. She talks about being tied up. She talks about how her boyfriend likes to put handcuffs on her, and that's okay for YouTube. But I can't say that word. It starts with an N, and it has a Z in the middle. Yeah. All right. Did you listen to the Johnny thing? No, Tammy. I know she did, but Tammy, did you? Oh shoot. I was gonna play this next to a video of Manson of 4 years ago when he was talking about Rose McGowan and the Me Too movement, and he said the same thing using different words. And Manson was saying, "I don't want it to be so bad to the point that I can't give a girl a gift without having allegations." That was 4 years ago. He called it, well, he's been calling it for decades. All right, I'll play one more time for you, and then I'm gonna go. Are you still there? It's hard to watch this, to look at the thing at the same time. Oh no! I'm stay here with me, and I'm gonna play it for you. But in San Sebastian in Spain, because people have a brain over there, and he feels welcome. So this is what he said.
It's a very complex situation because it can be seen as an event in history that lasted for however long it lasted for. This cancel culture or this instant rush to judgment based on essentially what amounts to polluted air that's exhaled. It's so far out of hand now that I can promise you that no one is safe. Not one of you. Not one of you. Not anyone out that door. No one is safe as long as someone is willing to say one sentence. Takes one sentence and then there's no more ground. Yeah, no one's safe. But I believe that if you are armed with the truth, then that's all you need.
How about that? I get emotional. I played already 4 times. Did you hear it now when I just played it? I just did. I don't know if you heard it or not. Nobody's safe. I mean, me saying it is okay. We already know what he's saying, but his voice and saying it, the way, the way he expresses and how he mentions cancel culture is like polluted air. That is very powerful. All right. I'm gonna go, but it's right there if you want to listen to it. I think I played like 4 or 5 times already, but I'm not complaining. I'm actually, I kind of want to put that little bit of words from him. Yeah, that's what I get like this, because you can hear, and if you see the video, he's so comfortable. He's like this, like chilling, because he's in Spain. And I don't want all my fellow Americans to fucking hate me, but I'm sorry. You know why he's comfortable? Because he's in Spain. And he's so welcome in Europe in general, not in the UK, but, in Spain, in Portugal, France, Italy. He's just like in this video, yeah, he has pain on his voice, but just the way he looks, he's like so calm about it and so confident of what he's saying. It doesn't seem like I'm going to give this speech, just blowing my own horn. And no. And he's not saying the name Manson, but you know that he wants to say it. Yeah. All right. I'll leave it there so you can play it and find it yourself so you can see his cute face at the same time he's saying it. And nobody's saying anything from the audience because it's like, what are you going to say after that? I don't know what happened after they opened to questions from the press. I don't know what they say to him, but this is how he started. when they gave him this award. This is like the first thing he said after he said thank you. And then he said a couple of words in Spanish that was very cute. And you see everybody there treating him so nicely with so much respect. And he doesn't get that here in Hollywood. When I say Hollywood, I meant 90028 zip code in Hollywood. They treat him like crap. And there have been for years. It's not a new thing. So if he's a drug addict, he's an alcoholic, he's mentally ill, blah 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 blah. I don't know why they said that he can drink whiskey, and he's level drunk, but she can drink wine while having a baby on her hand, and then that's okay. She can drop acid and ecstasy when she goes to Coachella, and that's okay. It's very bad. It's like very bad. It's just so dark. No, thank you. I was just gonna come here just to do this, but I'll come back later. And we're not gonna say that N word anymore. My God. The words I don't like saying the R word and words like that because somebody can be triggered and they're nasty words, okay? But the N word, the Z word, that it just represents when I talk about it is because the reason I said it is because she said it on the freaking court file. So it wasn't me saying it from. I won't talk about stuff like that if it wasn't that it was on the court file. So I was compelled to read it. And if I'm going to read it, I'm not skipping. You know me. If I read it, I then read it. And she's the one to say that word over and over. So I read it. And then we got cut off. Oops. Anyway, I love you guys for watching. This really takes patience to just watch me scatterbrain. I'm so exhausted. I just came back from work and I'm exhausted. You see that I'm wearing flowers and I never do. Look normal.